Because today you are seeing very great people. Those people are very old. Tomorrow it will be we who will be in this Uganda, who will be controlling our Uganda. So if we disrespect ourselves like that, you find that our Uganda has failed. We have also failed to control it. So here are some of the causes of substance abuse. One is ignorance. Another one, peer pressure. Family history of addiction, idleness. I'm going to explain because of time. So, what does family history addiction means? Take an example of a parent. And a parent who is addicted to alcohol. At our home place, there is someone, you find someone, is a parent, is a man, has a woman, they have a child. You find these people are going to the bar. They spend there the whole night. They move with their kid. You find it is at 3 a.m. in the night or in the morning, like we call it. Someone is in the bar, is with the kid. So that family, believe me or not, the kid is groomed well in the bar. The parents are in the bar. They are enjoying alcohol with the kid. So you find like that kid, believe me or not, when he or she grows up, it will be very difficult for that person. However much you educate that kid, however much you do what, even if you imprison that child, he or she will not stop taking drugs. We have ignorance. Some people abuse drugs ignorantly. You find someone can resist him or herself from doing something, but just because he or she, sometimes you can find a friend saying, for me, I once took alcohol and I didn't know its effects, I didn't know what, but just I took it to know what can it cause to me. And you find like when you take it today, you take it tomorrow, you feel like you have totally became addicted. You have totally became addicted. So, my friends, we have peer pressure. Peer pressure is also a cause to substance abuse. Take an example of someone. You are a good student, you are a good boy, you are a good girl, but you have your friends, your peers, people that you stay with who are addicted to drugs. Believe me or not, if you are not careful enough, you find that you have gone astray. You have addicted their characters. Yet, we have a great role to play in our country. I have an example of, at school, we had a boy, had come as a newcomer. That boy was addicted to alcohol. For him, he said he could not spend a day without taking alcohol. And this boy was in A-level, but he had friends in O-level. So every time he could escape, bring drugs. The fact that he had friends, he started even influencing friends. He brings alcohol, says, you test and see. You find in class, a boy is taking alcohol, brings those girls, those boys from O-level, the friends, bring them to A-level and start giving them such drugs. And by the time they realized, people had got used of alcohol and they also started escaping. So when you get friends who are addicted to something bad, believe me or not, if you are not careful, if you don't know what you want, you will also get addicted. My fellow peers, another cause of substance abuse is lack of a goal. You find someone is moving around, someone is in the world, someone is at school. Yes? Someone is at school. You find someone doesn't know why he or she is at school. You find he or she is just there. You don't have a goal. Believe me or not, if you know that I'm studying to become this and this, you will make sure you protect yourself from such. You'll make sure you put in much effort to achieve what you want. So when you don't have a goal, when you don't have an aim, let me say, you say, I want to be a lawyer in future. My friends, a lawyer is someone who is respected. A doctor is someone who is respected. A leader, a politician is someone who is respected. And when you check very well the effects of substance abuse, there is loss of respect. Someone can be respected, like now. You are not taking drugs. You behave yourself very well. Believe me or not, when you are drunk, you cannot behave well. You behave anyhow. The way you feel, you want, the way you go, it is like someone who doesn't know what to do. So, someone will not trust you if you want to be a leader. Someone will not trust you. Yet you are always in the bar. You are always disorganized. Yes, people sometimes take alcohol and still perform their duties perfectly. But believe me or not, people will not respect you and people will not trust you the way they would have trusted you if you have been a good person, if you have been respecting yourself. So, another effect, we have mental health disorders. We also have heart diseases like cancer and stroke and others. So, when you use cigarettes, when you smoke, you oversmoke, believe me or not, you will have to suffer from such diseases. And those diseases will fail you to achieve what you want. My fellow peer educators, I request you that as we are here, I believe that all of us are peer leaders in different schools, both the outgoing and incoming. They say, once a leader is always a leader. So even we, the outgoing, we still have a great role to play to help our fellows whom we have left at school. So in everything that we do, let us make sure that whatever we are doing gives us value in the public. Whatever we do, let us make sure that we are trying hard to create ourselves a name, a good name, and public image in the society. Because if you go that way of substance abuse, believe me or not, you will not be a good person. And remember, someone said, there is a great leader who said, the world is not suffering because of bad people, but because of the silence of good people. Now, where are you? You prove to us that you are good. You show us that you are good. Tell your fellows how to behave. Because you find someone is good, someone can do something good, but you are there quiet. You see people suffering, you see people being mistreated, but you are there. You are silent, you are good. And you are good. Let us always raise our voices to help our fellows. And we cannot raise our voices unless we are respected. If we abuse drugs, we shall not be respected. Please, let us behave ourselves. Someone also said that, start being now what you will be hereafter. If you want to be someone respected, let us respect ourselves before, so that someone can get used. And the more you respect yourself, the more opportunities you get, or the more chances that you get. Everything that we do, let us make sure that we are being respected. And let us always think positively to what we want. Because even the Bible says, be careful of what you think. Your future is determined by your thoughts. If you believe that you can be someone important, start practicing being important now. Start portraying the characters of an important person. So, an important person cannot abuse drugs. Believe me or not. Even if you always in the bar, always outside, anywhere, please. I feel so hard sometimes when I find like someone who is supposed to correct someone from doing wrong is the one taking that person there. You find someone is old. Mostly when we are at school, we who are in A level, we have faced many things. So you find someone is in A level, he or she has studied from senior 1, has completed senior 4, and now is in A level. But you find that person is the one misleading those young girls and boys. You find you are the one taking them to the bar. You find you are the one bringing them cigarettes. Okay, as I conclude, I pray that God might continue using us so that we can focus on creating a positive change to our fellow peers. I thank you very much for your commitment. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that lecture.
Rimi Secondary School,
Rimi
you have
SS.
15 minutes.
Please minimize time. We are time bad. Make them as short as possible.
This one no be to jump back.
The MC tonight. As the students Rimi Secondary School are preparing, we have a skit and a simple folk song. I want to take you through this lecture as they are preparing, and we got a theme that goes that body image and self-esteem. Well, yeah, feels kind right, obvious. Let us get back to the trial. I think I'm going to try my best because I don't want anyone to suffer. Loving yourself is the first step in boosting your confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't love yourself, feelings of insecurity and inadequacy will creep you up, and this will lower your confidence. Back to the theme, body image and self-esteem. Body image refers to the way we perceive and feel about our physical appearance. Well, self-esteem refers to the overall sense of self-worth and confidence. We got two main key factors that are associated with body image. One, the positive body image, and the negative body image. The positive body image is associated with one, accepting and appreciating one's body. This involves recognizing and valuing its strength, capabilities, and uniqueness without judgment or criticism. This clearly means that we need to focus on what our body can do rather than how it looks. Accepting and loving yourself exactly as you are. Accepting and loving one's body leads to what? It leads to improved esteem and confidence. It leads to better mental and health well-being. A more positive and compassionate relationship with yourself. Self-esteem is not all that dependent on physical appearance. No, it's not. This means that an individual's sense of worth and confidence comes from within. It is not heavily influenced by the physical look or appearance. By shifting focus away from physical appearance, you can cultivate a positive sense of self-worth. Remember, true beauty comes from within. As we continue, positive body image is associated with the recognition of its strength and capabilities. This means that we need to recognize what our body is capable of doing. Furthermore, we need to focus on health and wellness rather than appearance. And the negative body images are associated with one, criticism and dissatisfaction with one's body, focusing on flaws and imperfections, comparison to unrealistic beauty standards, comparing yourself in beauty standards. It leads to the negative body image, and low self-esteem and self-worth. Unrealistic beauty standards leads to body dysmorphia. It is a mental health disorder that develops in a person who immerses him or herself in a sea of disappointments pertaining their looks, because they believe that their appearance has more defects than anyone else. These are the factors that influence body image and self-esteem. 1. Social cultural beauty standards. They influence body image and self-esteem. 2. Media representations and diversity. 3. Personal experiences and trauma. Strategies or how we can promote positive body image. 1. Practice self-compassion and care. This is by treating ourselves with kindness, recognizing our shared imperfections, and staying mindfully aware without judgment. By all this, we can break from negative body image. Challenging negative self-talks, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and engaging in activities that promote self-expressions and confidence. If all these fail, seek professional help where needed. Remember, our body image and self-esteem are interconnected. By promoting a positive body image, we can work to improve our self-esteem and well-being. Lastly, as we know, disability is not inability. It is never late to be what you might have been. If you are not willing to risk failure, then you will not succeed. Remember, your body is your own, and it deserves love, respect, and appreciation. Always remember that in life, your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. I'm Nwagawa Derek, a student from Rimi Secondary School. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me rest my case. Thank you so much. Yeah, we are going to present a skit and a simple folk song in Runyankole about body image and self-esteem. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Yesterday I taught you about self-esteem. Who can remember what self-esteem is?
Me.
Yes, Kobo, tell us.
Teacher, self-esteem, it is
Yes, Wamalidia, you can tell us.
Self-esteem is the act of being confident and believing in yourself.
Wow, marvelous. Thank you. You can clap for her. Today I'm introducing a new topic, which is body image. Who can tell me what body image is? Gerard, tell us.
Body image is the appearance of a body of a person.
Correct. Thank you. You can clap for him. Today's lessons have ended. You can go for break and we shall meet another time. I wish you a nice day.
Jenny, let's go for break. Do you have any money?
No, Rita, I don't have.
Oh, I have 500. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go. Bye.
let's go.
Hello, Jennifer.
Yes,
Please,
Gerard.
may I talk to you?
Okay, it's fine.
Hi, Jennifer.
I'm good, Gerard. How are you?
Jennifer, take this letter to Rita. Until after break, I want to meet her.
Okay, Gerard.
Thank you.
Jenny, what's that?
A letter from Gerard.
A letter to whom?
To you.
To me? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? He says that he loves me.
Oh,
Really? Can I fall in love with that boy? Am I
what's
so
wrong
ugly to
with
become
that?
the
He
light
is
of
not
Gerard?
such a human being like others.
That crippled boy. I can't fall in love with him. Look at me the way I'm so beautiful. My nyash.
Oh, come on, Rita. He is not such a human being.
I can't fall in love with a crippled boy. Please give me a break, Jenny.
Oh, my God.
Hello, Rita, the plasma of my blood, the oxygen of my lungs. How are you, the sunshine of my body? How are you, baby? Oh,
What's wrong with you? What do you want from me?
the only thing I want when I see your body, I could feel so
Leave me alone, you crippled man.
good.
I hate you.
Please, how are you so looking, nice looking, baby?
I hate you. Please.
Just let me touch about you.
Leave me alone.
I'm feeling so beautiful.
I hate you.
Rita, please, mind your words. This is all
such human being. He also has a right to express his emotions.
I, the rose of this school,
Wow.
Miss Universe,
The one and
the cat
only.
of bird's egg, the princess at our home. How can I debase myself to such a level?
Seriously? But I told you the oxygen of my lungs, without you, no life. Seriously, baby.
Don't be crude, girl. Remember, disability does not mean inability.
Give me a break, please. I don't care. So what?
He may be disabled but well-natured.
So what? Whatsoever. Let him go with his cat.
Mind about his ability but don't mind about his body appearance.
No, let's go with his kind, the crippled, the lame, the what. I'm not his type, please.
Oh my God, Rita, you have to repent.
So, it's you has to repent, please.
Okay, it's your turn. I
Go
will
with
watch
your
out.
kind. As the saying goes, birds of the same feathers flock together.
Oh, Rita, you have done wrong to that guy.
What's wrong with you, Jenny? Can't you see the way I'm beautiful? Now if people see me with that crippled boy, what will they say?
Rich people, they are always disappointers, Rita.
I don't care. May I want a nice-looking guy who has money.
Whoa. Isn't this Rita?
Yes, I'm the one.
Oh, you look nice today.
Thank
Hi.
you. Hello.
Can I have
Rita,
a nice
that
kiss?
guy is a liar.
Whoa. What's up with your friend?
Where are you taking my friend?
Do you make choice for her?
No, Rita, don't
Come
go
on,
with
come
that
on.
guy,
Explain
please.
more. Let's get out of here.
This is my life, Jenny. Mind your own business, please.
Rita, come on. You guys leave my friend alone.
Whoa.
Can you leave my friend
Is she
alone?
out of his mind? Whoa, calm down.
Jenny, are you jealous? You're what's it because you don't have a boy love?
Baby, let's
Rita,
get out.
that
Let's get
guy
out
is
of
a
here.
liar. Rita, come on, please. Rita, you will regret that in life.
I won't.
Yes, how can I help you?
I need 2 bottles of Simnoff and a room.
Oh, Jared.
Hello, Jennifer.
Yes, Jared.
How are you, baby?
I'm good, Jared.
You're looking
How are
so
you?
beautiful today.
Oh, thanks.
Wow. Wow. How are you? My oxygen of my lungs.
I'm good.
Oh, you're looking so good today. You know, the other time your friend went down and disappointed me, but it was not all my intention.
I also felt jealous when you loved Rita.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That means you're in love with me.
Of course, I love you so much, Jared.
Are you serious? Okay, touch on me. I feel it. Oh, wow. Oh. Serious, I'm going to enjoy my life.
But Jared, what if Rita comes back in your life?
Yeah, an impossibility.
Promise that you'll move with me.
I promise.
After our graduation, you have to go to my parents.
By the way, we are remaining with how many?
8 months.
Seriously, for graduation?
Yeah.
Wow.
Even my parents will be proud of me.
Seriously?
Of course.
After how many children do you wish?
Like 5 children.
7, 8.
Okay.
Yeah. Seriously, let us go and enjoy. Thank you.
Jared. Jared,
Yes.
am I saying or not?
Sing stars.
That is Rita.
Rita from where?
I don't know. Rita,
Seriously?
what are you doing in my home?
Get out. Who is this?
Please, Jenny, help
Rita,
me.
do I know you?
Jenny.
Rita, this is now my husband. You ignored him.
Seriously?
Please.
This
Jared,
is the girl
please
whom I
help
know,
me.
really.
The man abandoned me.
Get out.
But where did you pass?
Seriously, where is the Askari? Askari, come and help me this rubbish.
Come and get this
Take him.
fool
Take him out.
out of my house.
I don't want to see rubbish. That is what happens when you don't have self-esteem.
Jared,
When you ignore a body image and you don't have self-esteem, that's what happens in your life. Seriously. But
I'll be able to move on with my guy.
seriously. Mama, let me go and we have a relaxed day. Yeah? Oh.
Ekerkwera we, ekerkwera kaninu. Ekerkwera we, ekerkwera kaninu. Ekerkwera we, ekerkwera kaninu. Ekerkwera we, ekerkwera kaninu.
Iwo mwisi wobonire omutima gwanje gwakukunda nakuleba nakuligira kyoniruga yo tugende
nyowe tinkubasa kanogambe n'abazire
musibire gy'abakunu n'abanindondo mukago
omukago gwe n'ogwenki
omukago gw'obuswere
nyowe tinkusharamu sanogambe n'ogw'omwisiki
abo wanyu bakumpa kyonuruga yo tugende inkutwara omuko witu
bakampenta munan sina ya gashu ya rhogo ya chozi ya rengwa iye mutwara mukazi wanyu mumuri seje mumuri ndeje karibarema mumungalulile Ishorebe nsira baima ifensha gatani sana Ishorebe nsira baima Ishorebe nsira baima ifensha gatani Ishorebe nsira baima.
Thank you so much, Rimi SS. It was wonderful. Fort Poto SS. Fort Poto SS. Let's again clap for Rimi SS. It was wonderful. Fort SS, are you ready?
Protocol observed. My name is Karun Jazila, outgoing CP for Poto Senior Secondary School. I'm here with a theme about mental health and factors concerning mental health. Because of the interest of time, I'm going to be precise and cautious. First of all, we have to know what mental health is and what it's all about. Mental health is either having a good and positive-minded set way of going. I may not say whatever I have to say because of time, but I will provide a few. First of all, the World Health Organization states that once again, First of all, the World Health Organization, the one that we know as WHO, states that good health is not just the absence of disease or illness that affects the physical body. Rather, good health is a state of complete physical, social, and mental well-being. What do I mean by this? Of course, you cannot be a normal person when your mind is not on a good ground or on a set, that you have to think positive about everything. As I say that I'm going to be precise, we are going to talk about good mental health. How do you know that this person has a good mental health system, or maybe he or she is not negatively mentally disturbed? You can only tell this by knowing if that person can realize his or her own potential. What do I mean by this? I mean, how are you? Like, how do you take yourself when you're in public? The positivity you have. How do you control your anger over some issues? Maybe the second thing is coping up with normal stress of life, whereby we have to resolve issues between ourselves and others. I believe we all have Phidias Achets here. I mean best friends. Phidias Achets means best friends. I believe at that time that he or she has annoyed you. That's what I mean by saying coping up with normal stresses of life. Maybe the other thing is working productively. Under working productively, here one has to have goals. You have to set your own goals. You have to manage time. When you're doing something, no, it's going to take this long. I'll have to do it for this time. Hope we are together. I'm going to talk about the factors that can impact mental health. Whereas some are biological, others are psychological, and others are social. Factors that can influence the quality of a person, and some may include, under biological factors, we have inheritance. Yes, most of us come from different families, and we inherit a lot of different things from our parents, and maybe some other things that I may not mention about. But it's not that 100% sure that when you have a member in your family that is mentally disturbed, that you will also have to inherit that. It may come about it, but not so positively. Another point under biological is brain damage. Brain damage, it's all about imbalance of hormones. If your hormones are not well imbalanced, I believe you have sorts of brains. I thank God that all of us here are all right. Well, the other thing is use of drugs. Use of drugs can mentally disturb our brains. Mostly alcohol, tobacco, and many others. I may not say much about biological factors. Allow me up to the next. We have psychological factors. One under psychological factors is sexual abuse that we all know leads to anxiety. I believe you understand by the word anxiety. Because when you are sexually abused, mostly my fellow girls, you feel out of place, right? You feel you don't fit in the society. You feel everything is so abnormal on your side. But we just need to take care. That's it. And the other is hospitalization. What do I mean by hospitalization? People who are admitted in hospitals and they take long from being maybe discharged, and you're on a long medication, tablets, injections, and you can't feel like you're recovering. Of course, it disturbs your mind. Remember, in the hospital, you aren't allowed maybe to keep moving around, Or maybe, yeah, some may come to see you, but not your real beloved ones. The other point is death of our beloved ones. Of course, when we lose our beloved ones, God forbid, like our parents, do you know that feeling you get? The world becomes so small on your side. You become so negative about everything. So, this is also part of psychological factors. The other is social factors. Under social factors, we have the lack of education, which prevents the responsibilities to access of job, personal careers, and many others. Of course, when you lack education, it's a little bit hard to get the job you feel like you want. But I'm not saying that those who didn't go for education can't get a job. They can. But my point is, lack of education leads to mental torture. The other point is strong social network. I talked about having Phidias assets. If you have positive friends, a positive family that is supporting you in everything, I believe you cannot have a mental torture. I believe you get everything like you need. If we love our parents here, right? How do you feel if your parents stop taking care of you? Of course, it becomes bad. It limits your time at school. It leads to poor performance and maybe many other things. We had a lot to say, but because of time, allow me give a chance to my brothers and sister to give you what they had. Thank you so much.
A very good evening to you all. And my name is Kanyiginya Shayla Noelin. I'm going to talk about positive self-talk. Positive self-talk, this is having a dialogue with yourself, or the others call it meditation. When you get some free time, you must sit and think about everything that has happened in your life. Talk to yourself, have time for yourself, and get better solutions in every challenge that you are facing. And not only challenges, even when making decisions, we must get time to talk to ourselves before we make any decision, whether the decision contributes to your happiness or sadness. But by the way, I'm proud of myself because for my case, I am trying. That is the practice of addressing the ongoing inner dialogue that is in your head. That is according to your personal beliefs or the environment you live in, or maybe your lifestyle. You can decide to make decisions according to those things, according to your lifestyle or in the environment where you live, or you can make decisions according to your personal beliefs. Establishing a regular practice of positive self-talk is an important part of developing a better relationship with yourself. You can therefore enjoy your life when you have a self-positive talk because you can be making self-decisions and you can be making a more positive view of your life. These are the benefits of practicing positive self-talks. Positive self-talks reduce on stress. Like when you're stressed up, you should get some time, get a quiet place, and talk to yourself. Trust me, you will reduce on your stress. Positive self-talk increases confidence and resilience. Resilience is the ability to recover from or adjust easily to discomfort or change, being able to cope up with the tough events or the environment you are living in. So, when you are practicing positive self-talk, you can be positive in each and everything that you do. You gain confidence when doing each and everything. It also leads to physical health. Better physical health is taking care of yourself physically, the way how you appear. So when you think about yourself, trust me, you can take care of yourself. It improves on the quality of our life and makes us to be better relationships. Thank you for listening.
Very good afternoon to you all. My name is Manzi Ali, representing Poto SS, and I'm with my colleagues and Shayla, whereby we the three are going to recite a poem, When You Balance on Your Head. When you balance on your head, it's better to stand out and say, or else we shall end in complete dismay. Though our eyes are so keen, many take it and ignore it.
We climb, our problems are so high, even yet to touch the blue sky. But when it comes, we feel shy and cry. In curiosity, I seek to find the solution to our problems.
And how to promote mental health is a great question, which needs immediate attention. Otherwise, you should not neglect your fellow because of mental health. You should give them time and find a solution. Thank you.
These people deserve.
Visita Primary School, you can come for the presentation.
Then Kamengo SS. Visita Primary School, then Kamengo, be preparing yourself.
Cause the fast life really ain't all that. So now I try to be pure. No be like say I know this shit no man. I just get better in job. Waiting to see for this life plenty. I keep on for my belly. Roller coaster. People be like any roller coaster. My life now. Roller coaster.
Hey guys, good afternoon everyone. My name is Amarabiana Ruth School. I am here today to give a public lecture on oral health. It is important to stress the importances of taking care of our oral health, as it is directly linked to overall health and well-being. First and foremost, let's talk about the importance of regular dental checkups. It is recommended to visit a dentist at least twice a year for routine cleaning and exams. Issue early on before they yet highly effective ways to prevent to brush your teeth at least twice a day with fluoride toothpaste and to floss once a day to remove food particles and plaque buildup. It is also important to be mindful of our diet and how it affects our oral health. And they contribute to decay and enamel erosion that can also improve your oral health. Smoking and drinking can increase the risk of developing oral cancer, gum diseases, and other dental issues. As current bad breath that need to be addressed by a professional. In conclusion, taking care of your oral health is crucial in maintaining, visiting your dentist regularly, and monitoring any changes in your mouth. You can ensure a healthy smile for the years to come. Thank you for listening, and I hope this lecture has been informative and helpful in promoting good oral health.
Thank you so much, our lecturer. Thank you for that lecture. Questions? Questions? No question. Okay.
Thanks.
Please manage time. Kamengo SS. Kamengo, you only have 10 minutes, so cut your things short.
A very good evening to everybody. I welcome you all to this edition. Here we are, Kamengo Secondary School. My name is Fiona Nyamata. I'm with smartest ladies and gents here. Without wasting any minute, let's move straight into our topic. Our topic is that understanding the stigma surrounding mental health and common mental health conditions. In this very topic, we have some key words. And that is, we have some key words, stigma and mental health. We have to understand what stigma is, and we have to understand what mental health is. Stigma is the negative impact someone has on something. I think I'm clear there. Mental health refers to a person's psychological, emotional, and social well-being. Mental health influences what people feel and how they think and behave. Without wasting much of the time, let me invite my fellow to add on the causes and others. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm by the names of Tudiasheme Rajoan from Kamengo SS. I want to add on outcomes of stigma. We have discrimination. This is the fact that you find you are like in public, but you feel like you are not comfortable. Everyone is isolating you. Then another one is feeling of shame. Like at this moment, when I have that shame, when I have that stigma, I can't come in front of you. Then another one is hopelessness. You start losing hope. Because if you have that stigma, what I know, you can feel like in this world, you feel like you are hopeless. You don't have any hope in doing anything. Another one is poor health outcomes. Some of the points I'm not going to explain them because we were given just a few minutes. Another one is social exclusion. Another one is reduced self-esteem. Like most times, like we, the youth, sometimes we lack self-esteem. Because sometimes you find someone who has nyash, for you have outline. So you can't come in front of people. Those people, they have nyash for you, you are nyashless. So can you come in front of them? So you lack self-esteem. Then we had to get even strategies to reduce stigma. One is education and awareness. Another one is personal stories. Another one is counseling and peer support, like right now. Right now, I think we are counseling each other through these talk shows. Then we even have importances of addressing stigma. Right now, we are addressing the importances of stigma. One is eliminating discrimination. Another one is it prevents people from being. Let me
Excuse
give
me,
the
members,
mic to
can we
another one
listen?
to explain.
Those moving outside, these ones are discussing here. Please, let's give them attention as well. They did that first. They listened to us. They paid attention when we are presenting. Why are you misbehaving at this point? Thank you.
Thereafter, I conclude by saying it is important to recognize and challenge stigma to create a supportive and inclusive environment for everyone. Thank you very much. Let this one add on.
Members, we shall be very brief due to the interest of time. We shall not explain it and everything as we had.
Here we talk about how is stigma affected to mental health. People may view in a negative way, treated differently and made feel ashamed or embarrassed about their mental illness. It can also lead to discrimination at work or in social contexts, and this can make mental illness worse. We have causes of mental illness. We have drug abuse, domestic violence, bad peer groups, early marriage, child abuse, lacking self-esteem, and we have signs of mental illness. How can you understand that this person is mentally ill? We have unusual thoughts, unreasonable anger, hearing voices that no one else can hear, increased or decreased sleep, withdrawing from people, drug use, feeling that life is not worth living, not looking after personal hygiene or other responsibilities.
Thank you very much. Dan?
Yes, Nyakoja Daniel is my name, the coming head prefect Kamengo Secondary School. I'm going to talk about common mental health issues. Here we have stress. Here it is where we find someone has stress, someone fails to sleep, someone fails to eat because of stress as a mental health illness. Here we have lack of appetite. Here someone fails to eat because of stress, cannot drink, is ever like that. Another one, mental health can also lead to death because can move anyhow on the way, thus can lead to accident. Someone here can be isolated. You fear to be with him. Someone can be feared or can panic to be in a group or company. Here we have how are people with mental health be treated. Some people fear to be closer. Some people fear to be close to them because of their problems. So here you give them time to rest their minds so that they be refreshed. They are being abused and embarrassed. Mental health can lead to madness and
how to control them. Secondly, we have personal stories and experience. Like if I had gone through such a situation and I recovered, I can tell those members who are suffering at that moment what I went through and what I did to recover from it. Another one is, I'm sorry, I won't explain most of them because we have limited time. Another one is media representation, counseling and guidance, and also peer support. I will refer this one to an example. Like if, let's say, like if you are stressed, some people say that you must take alcohol or you must abuse abuse drugs, let's say like smoking smoking tobacco and cigarettes, so that you can rest. No, this one can't work. You must think positively and do things in a positive way. That is what we had for you. Thank you.
Thank you, members, for listening. We wish you the best of all.
Guys, a few announcements. For the gents who have been using the other toilet app, you're no longer going to go back because it has got some problems. You broke the pipe, so when you go there and use it, you will be shocked by electricity. So please don't go back. We use those down toilets. If you want to go for a short call, you use the same latrines, with the girls. So we shouldn't go back up.
Baby kwata wo kwata time to marawama seriche bakamba baby jangala kusula mu masuka baby sabye ngolola mafunyago
Fort TV ikara osemerirwe.
Elections for peer Educationrwenzori executive, whereby I will require your cooperation. But meanwhile, we are live on Fort TV, and as we are here, our beloved peer educator, and actually, she's the one that composed our song for peer education. She's called Martha, and is an OG of Kitumba, and she had to send some good message for you, the peers. And she says, greetings to my beloved peers and everyone present today. The director, together with the board of trustees, I appreciate you for the tireless efforts towards the empowerment of both a girl and a boy child for the attainment of education and equipping them with the necessary knowledge that keeps them in good health. To the peers, I thank you for being focused on your goals and especially embracing this club's activities. Please continue with the spirit and ensure that whatever you have been presented with today is greatly welcomed in your hearts. Because peer education never disappoints. Keep in school, keep helping your friends as leaders, and keep the candle light burning with love from your fellow peer educator, Martha. So she was live on 4TV, meanwhile as we're having this very event. Dear ladies and gentlemen, the posts for peer Educationrwenzori, they are around 7 in number. We have the chairperson, and the chairperson can be a male or a female. We have the vice chairperson. We have the secretary. Hope you are noting. We have the chairperson, vice chairperson, secretary, vice secretary, treasurer, vice treasurer, and the speaker. So in this, we shall actually not take much of time on this because once we elect maybe on a post and maybe there is a boy and a girl competing on the same post, maybe for the post of a chairperson, and the chairperson emerges to be a lady, then the person that was contesting with her on the very post is going to deputize her immediately. We are not going to come back and re-elect, maybe renominate second or that. No, we shall immediately make that person the deputy to that very person that will come on the first post. And in this, we shall all participate. It will be in the form of nomination and seconding. Allow me hand over to Mr. Richard to conduct the rest. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wille. Good evening, colleagues. How are you? Thank you so much for being patient, and thank you for all your presentations. The standard is okay. We are almost where we are supposed to be. I kept here watching every presentation. Thank you so much for being so good. So, our election is a democratic one, okay? And each school has 5 members of the executive, the incoming. I mean 6, right? 6 incoming and 6 outgoing. However, for this election, only the incoming members of the executive will participate. Okay? So, we are expecting every school to present 6 members. Therefore, this is a request that those seated in the front seats can push a little bit behind, and then all members, all incoming executive members from different schools can occupy the front seats. Okay? Please tell those who are outside to come in, and then we conduct our elections. Please, members, all incoming executive members, come in front, occupy those front seats. And if you know that you are a member of the outgoing executive, please step behind.
Fort TV, stay entertained. Fort TV, ikara osemerirwe. Fort TV, stay entertained. Fort TV, ikara osemerirwe.